Hello, everyone. This is Jasmine, aka Gladiatorinsweats, and I'm here with the daily tarot message for today, September 2nd, 2018. And it's Sunday, so happy Sunday to everyone. Hope everyone's been having a decent weekend and just taking great care of themselves. And yeah, I guess I just really want to jump into this and try and make this short and sweet. So, the galactic signature for today is the blue crystal hand, which, just to really boil it down to the gist of what I feel here, is of us really cooperating and really fully dedicating ourselves in a genuine manner and way to our own healing as well as to the healing of the collective. And this doesn't mean necessarily like in a oh, everyone quits their job and everyone just meditates all day kind of a thing. But it's this where I feel we've really been building up and we've really been putting our intention and our energy into really wanting to not just heal ourselves, but the collective. And we're really wanting to heal our communities and really make the changes that we've been desiring, not just within ourselves, but also, on the macro scale within the collective. So I feel here, at least with the question or the reflection of the day, is of us really asking ourselves, what can we do to more or better dedicate ourselves to our own healing, as well as the collective healing. So yeah, I really feel here of us really asking ourselves on a very intuitive level, because I feel, as I've been mentioning before, really mainly yesterday, I guess, and especially in yesterday's reading, of this over perfectionism that we can develop, not just in our own spiritual development, but just in our own lives in like so many different aspects, and thinking that we need to reach a certain point for there to be a level of success or a level of supposed perfection. But as I was talking about yesterday, the part of the process in and of itself is perfection. It all works out not just as it's supposed to, but that you're always where you were supposed to be. There is no like ahead or behind or any of that. And that's really what us bringing ourselves back to this present now is even supposed to be about. When we can get too focused in the past, where we can maybe feel resentful or feel regretful or think, oh, the should haves, would haves, could haves, all those things like that. And then when we get so focused on the future, and at least especially in the future, in the way where we have a certain outcome expected to feel the future, and I feel like that's also where we get really we delude ourselves, because we're always looking for like a certain something to give us that validation, or that kind of like even that go ahead that yes, this is a brand new slate, or yes, this is a brand new time, or yes, this is a chance to start fresh. When in every moment, that's our chance to start fresh, and in every day, it's our chance to start fresh. It doesn't always have to be at the end of a year, at the end of a month, or any of those types of things. But again, to really bring this back into today, of how we can further dedicate ourselves to our own healing and to the healing of the collective as a whole. The cards that I did pull today was the Four of Coins, the Queen of Coins, and the Ten of Cups, and bottom of the deck being the Ten of Coins. So the fact that we have both these tens here, and all of this being this coin energy, this earthly energy, with this undercurrent of the Ten of Cups, I feel heavily this is, as I've been talking about even with the Hermit card, of us grounding, of us even in this space of being like expectant, that I feel here with this Queen of Coins, where there is a expectance that we're feeling here of our greatest desires, of our wishes. We're just really like we're growing this and we're developing this, and maybe even knowing that it can kind of help, but we can get impatient, or we can feel like, things need to appear a certain way, or things are not appearing a certain way. But I feel here there is this grounding in what we have in this physical now, and seeing how we are already in alignment with what we desire and with what we need. Because I feel here with this 10 of cups and then the 10 of coins, I feel like that 10 of cups is that beginning, or not even really the beginning, but with everything I feel starting with this highly emotional charge, tagging along with an intent, is really able to further this manifestation process along. That's kind of what I feel here, of feeling it out, even as I was talking about in the past couple days, of being in tune with our bodies and in tune with our emotions as well, with that, coming with our bodies, physical bodies rather. But I do really feel here there's this sense of really I feel really not necessarily just enjoying where we are now, but there's this grounding in our current reality of what already is, and what already is in this emotional alignment and harmony with us when I look at this 10 of cups. And I feel like through us feeling this in our own self, in our own bodies, creating that atmosphere and emotion, we're able to bring this and crystallize this. We're able to bring this from the astral down to the physical, the way I feel here with this 10 of coins. At the very bottom of the deck, we do have this Ace of Swords. Atop that, we do have the Queen of Swords and the Hermit card. Oh, and even underneath that, we have the Star. Like, I definitely feel like this is us aligning with our, not just our higher selves, but with our oversoul. We're really like, there's this aligning that is going on with us at a very deep level, at a very very spiritual, I feel very spiritual, very even philosophical, very psychological level. And this is starting to come through, and we're really clearing out our vessels in this time, and reorganizing our vessels, and preparing our vessels even for this embodiment that we're really coming into here. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, that's definitely what I feel here. Even underneath the 10 of coins, I have this 3 of wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and then that 9 of cups. So like all of this is divinely guiding us and like blazing the trail for us to be guided to our desires. Or it's really this meeting halfway, I feel here, of us with our desires. And with when I respond, or when I even say our desires, I'm more so referring to our soul's desires, not so much like our ego's desires of like, okay, I want this triggering to be done. I don't want to feel this sort of irritation in this moment, or oh, I am desire. I mean, even though those things are still desires, but I'm really talking more of like the desires for our from our soul. What is it calling and telling us? What is it showing us through our emotions, through our bodies, through our physical, through our physical reality, through us acknowledging the signs and synchronicities that we're able to even perceive in the physical now. Or I mean, not just a lot of us with like numbers and stuff, but I feel like a lot of us were just getting these supposed coincidences and things where we just have to acknowledge, like, no, that wasn't just a coincidence. I'm getting signs. I'm being guided, and I'm in control by knowing that the higher control is still from myself. Like there is no disconnect here. There's a higher and lower harmony that I feel here that's being taken place. So it's guiding you, through to this birthing of yourself. So yeah. I think that's really it. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. I'm just so appreciative and just super happy. Like every time I upload something, and especially every time there's interaction and stuff, because I'm really, like I've been saying, I'm really wanting to interact more. And I've also been thinking, uh, even for myself, just wanting to maybe even make things a bit more personal. And probably that could even just start with showing my face more. So I'm really wanting to do that. And like I said, I just feel like with this month, a lot of new changes are crystallizing and taking place in a more physical or in a more tangible way. And I feel like this is also going to be taking place within my own content. And yeah, so do stay tuned for all that is to come. So follow me on Instagram if you would like to. That's where I usually post more of like the more frequent content, or the the things that come to my mind, and the channelings and inspirations that I tend to get on the go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I am working on my website and really wanting to create, like I said before, like some places for like links to resources for those that are, self studiers and self teachers. Well, I mean, we all are in our own way, but especially in the regards to like astrology and all of the metaphysical sciences and things of that nature. I'm really wanting to provide more of that stuff, um, as I start to uncover it, for those that are, getting into it or wanting to work with it more on their own as well. So, yeah, I'm so happy that I also kept this a little bit short. So, yay me. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And hopefully, we'll be back tomorrow with a daily. But if not, do check my Instagram because I will probably be making more frequent posts there. But otherwise, I have a lot of content coming out for these shifts that we're really going to be moving into with this next wave spell over the next couple weeks. We've got like 3 planetary shifts. We've got Saturn going direct. We've got there's just a lot going on. So I'm kind of excited, or not even just kind of. I'm actually really excited to talk about it with you guys. So yeah. Otherwise, feel free to comment below or reach out to me, and let me know actually, like, what more stuff it is that you would like to talk about, or stuff you'd like me to cover, because I know that I talk mostly about, like astrology and tarot and the 13 moon calendar and stuff like that. But like I was saying, I would like to get a bit more like personal, or just try and make this more engaging. So aside from like the daily content and stuff that I'm putting out, if there's anything that's like of interest that you'd like me to discuss, or even just questions you have that you'd like me to answer, or you like my opinions on, or anything like that, don't hesitate to shoot me those questions or those concerns. So yeah, finally letting you guys go. So yeah, have a wonderful weekend, and until next time, much love and many blessings to you all.